Alright, this one is for the boys, so if you're not a boy, just keep scrolling. Here are weird things that girls do that just make sense. Number 1, when we are uncomfortable, we will literally just hold like our, something about it just puts us all at ease. I don't know, bro. Okay, number 2, we take videos of like everything. Like sometimes we'll just take like videos of ourselves peeing and send it to our friends. Or we'll like record our stomach growling or like us burping. I don't know, we record literally everything. Okay, next, after we get out of the shower, we like have a dance party. Clothes are not involved. And I don't know, it's just a really great time. We'll do like poses in the mirror, That sounds so weird, but I promise, like, every girl does it. It's not weird. Alright, I'm running out of time, so like and follow if you want a part 2.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Alright, most of that stuff sounded normal except for one thing. She actually said that she records herself peeing and her stomach grumbling and things of that nature and sends it to her female friends. Listen, Queens, I don't know if you think this is normal or not. It really isn't. Well, maybe it is for some teenage girls or some young women, but in general, imagine how it would be if a guy would take a video of himself urinating and sending it out to someone else, sending it out to his friends. In fact, imagine you catching a video of a guy you're interested in and you find out, yeah, I record videos of me doing some golden showers. You want to see? I promise you, it's normal. Seriously, ladies, just because it sounds like it may be fun for a moment or cute or whatever, doesn't mean it's the best of ideas. Especially when you record it and you send it out to someone else. You understand the moment you push that out, you no longer have control where it ends up. But hey, if a video of you pooping one day ends up on Pornhub, there's only one person you can blame for that one, right? Moving on. Before we move on, I want to bring attention that 70% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Come on, fam. You've seen my logo on other channels, and you're already here. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
Okay guys, here are the top 10 gross things girls do but won't admit. Wear the same bra for a week or more without a wash. Leave hair strands in the shower. Pick off nail polish chip by chip. Only shave what's visible. Smell their armpits. Rest their hand down their pants for no reason. Smell their clothes to see if it's clean. Pick out belly button stuff. Check their toilet paper after they wipe. And pop their pimples.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Okay, after reviewing this Queen's top 10 list of gross things that women do, this girl has got to be honest. Not all of it is that bad. Some of it falls into maintenance. Other of it is kind of borderline. But the 4 that I'm going to point out that I believe were the really bad ones here. Number 1, wearing a bra for a week or more. Yeah, super red flag. Hair strands in the shower. Especially if she's in a relationship and she expects the boyfriend to clean that up. Yeah, that's not good. Only shave what's visible. Yep, that's another red flag. I mean, something looks good from the outside, only to find out that it's not so great where it counts is not a green flag by any means. Smells clothes to see if they are clean. Ladies, if you're constantly washing your clothes, you don't need to smell them that often. Now, this girl has got to add a couple of his own things that he's seen in his life that should have made this list. And I'm not trying to make anyone out there puke, but I'm just going to mention them. I hope you have a strong stomach. Number 1, they eat their own boogers. Number 2, have visible dirt lines along their bra straps. Number 3, menstruation stains on their tan leather car seats. And number 4, have some crusty toenails. I'm going to leave it at that, and I hope I didn't ruin your lunch. Moving on.
Maybe we better take off.
Yeah, right.
Alright, fam, let me just say it. 99.999% of men out there don't have a problem with a woman scratching that itch. But those same men, at the same time, are going to say they do have a problem with it when you're doing it in the food service industry. Yeah, that's not going to bring up a health concern. Listen, Queens, let me just say it. Those 99.999% of men out there don't want to taste your yeast infection on their fries and their buffalo wings. I don't know if you think that's going to give more rise to their beer, but I'm pretty sure they didn't ask for it. Why don't you nasty Queens take yourselves to the bathroom, scratch yourselves there, then wash your hands? I guess this shows that just because you're cute doesn't mean you have manners. But somehow these exact same queens think that they deserve better. Moving on.
I just stopped for gas and to go to the restroom, and it baffles me and disgusts me how many women I see that come out of the stall and then touch their hair, wipe away their makeup. This lady was going through her hair literally for like 30 seconds after she came out of the bathroom, then washed her hands. What?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, that is kind of baffling, and we could say it's, without a doubt, pretty freaking gross. But let this girl try to play a devil's advocate here. Maybe it's some kind of technique that women use to try to moisturize their facial skin a little bit better. Using those natural secretions to get in there and maybe like smooth out those wrinkles a little bit more. Or it's also possible that those queens are using the upgraded version of vabbing. If you don't know what that is, I did a whole episode on it. Link in the cards. Or it is possible these women forgot that they just finished pooping and hey, a little bit of facial feces does not equate to butt hurt. Yeah, those reasons are plausible, but the more likely one that these women are just disgusting. Sorry, queens. This gorilla really cannot cover too much for you there. Moving on.
One thing about me is I'm a messy girl. Okay, I'm a messy girl. What the Why am I lighting myself up right now? I don't know, but I feel like if I get some public embarrassment, maybe I'll actually move. I don't know. I can make a snow angel. Wait, that's just one corner. That's just one corner. We got all that. That's been there for 2 weeks. I just, don't want to clean it. It's just, I don't want to clean it. My mental health is fine. Please don't be alarmed. I'm just a messy girl, and I'm a lazy okay? Don't be concerned. Love you.
I don't believe I heard you correctly.
Oh, we can't make a video like this without mentioning not just what women do to their bodies or actions that they do around that has to do with their biology. We have to mention the one messy / gross / whatever not positive label you want to throw on it that most men will consider not wife material. And that is a woman who is extremely messy. Now, don't get me wrong. This gorilla accepts that there are men out there that have big messes. I mean, hell, this gorilla has had messes for weeks in his room. And when you get busy, things fall to the wayside, especially when you're living alone. But in this case, this particular video, this queen has time to make a TikTok video to show how messy she is because she is naturally like that. She just doesn't want to pick anything up. Ladies, believe this gorilla when he says that men see this as a red flag. This is gross too because think about it. Men are almost always the breadwinners. They almost always either work extra hours or have a second job because they're trying to make as much money as possible to provide for you and their possible future family. So how are these men supposed to consider you to be worthy when you have your own personal space like this? That just tells them that the house he gets you, you're going to have it trashed. Even worse. Because here, this queen has no excuses. Once you move in with the guy, you're going to come up with 50 different excuses why you couldn't clean up. But don't worry, queens. Under all those clothes and all that mess that she has, I'm pretty sure she has a battery-operated boyfriend somewhere. But somehow, I also doubt that thing is clean. Moving on!
Good morning. So this morning I thought I would do a video on the gross things that I do because I live alone in the middle of nowhere with no contact with other humans. I just want to see if anyone else does them. Number one, I don't shower. Literally for sometimes a week. Don't really see the point. Don't really like the feeling. Don't like being wet and then having to get dry and it's cold. I don't use deodorant either because, again, I don't see the point. I don't see anyone and it doesn't bother me. I don't feel very dirty. But I am. It's gross, isn't it? I do use deodorant if I'm going to Tesco out of courtesy for other people. But really only then. I don't brush my hair either. Again, what is the point? I'll tell you what the point is. The point is that it doesn't get matted so that when you do wash it, eventually it's easier to brush out. I still don't brush my hair. Don't brush my teeth very often either. I know that's bad. It's stupid. But I don't like washing them before I eat, first thing in the morning, because first thing in the morning I eat and it makes everything taste weird. You shouldn't brush your teeth after you eat immediately because apparently you circulate the dirt and food into your teeth, which is bad for them. A dentist told me that. So given that I snack all day or otherwise forget, this is never a good time. So I don't brush my teeth very often.
Oh boy, do we have a gem of a queen here. I mean, she doesn't shower for up to a week. Ladies, let me just say this. It's disgusting enough when a man does it. Because a guy who doesn't shower for a week smells like the south side of a moose's 3-day-old droppings. But a woman who has chemically delicate internal plumbing that goes a full week without showering, we're talking Louisiana swamp water right there. I mean, even a homeless man will probably think twice before he touches that. And this queen says that she uses deodorant for the benefit of others, but she really doesn't want to use it? Oh, sweet. I'm pretty sure the masses are so thankful to her for that one. And she doesn't brush her hair because brushing her hair is only for matting for the next time that you brush your hair. I have to ask this queen, has she heard of other things like, oh, I don't know, the reason you have to brush your hair is because it distributes natural oils, it provokes scalp stimulation, it stimulates blood flow, not to mention it stimulates hair growth, and helps break up dirt buildups. Sister, just say that you're a lazy slob. Don't use one excuse for not doing a maintenance, and also the reasons she gave as to why she doesn't brush her teeth. Because it tastes bad before you eat, and it pushes debris further down your gums after you eat. Yeah, that's why you also floss along with brushing your teeth for that exact same reason. You know, this gorilla wants to give this queen the benefit of the doubt. I'm thinking maybe the reason she has so many bad habits is because she is a recovering substance abuse addict of some type. I know my viewers say that I tend to be overly generous sometimes, but I just don't want to believe that a person who doesn't have some kind of illness, either through chemical or mental, is going to be this disgusting.
I also reuse the same dishes. I just rinse them with water. I have loads of dishes. I have like a normal amount of bowls and plates and cups and mugs, but I also have my favorite. Like I have one favorite mug and one favorite bowl, and they're like perfect for what I need and what I desire. And if I just use them once and then put them in the dishwasher and then use the other stuff that I don't like as much, then it will take a very long time, because I live alone, for the washing to build up to the point where I get to use my favorite cups and mugs and bowls again. So I just rinse them underwater, no soap, but I don't like the taste of dish soap. You have to be quite thorough to like rinse and rinse and rinse if you want to get the soapy taste out. So I just rinse what I use in water, sometimes not even that, and then just use them again and again. Here's my favorite mug. It's just a really good size. It's a Christmas themed mug, but that's fine because Christmas is great. Here's my favorite bowl. It's not very clean. It also has a massive crack, but I love it. It's got this little thing that you can hold on to. Just love it. I also don't make my bed because, again, what's the point? And I feel really stingy about using washing up tablets. I mean laundry detergent tablets, because they're really expensive. And again, it's just me. So I wouldn't say that I'm like opposed to soap and toothpaste and, you know, detergent, and because I'm like a hippie. But maybe deep down inside my soul, I am just a hippie who's opposed to soap and toothpaste and detergent. Anyway, how about you?
All right, you rinse your favorite dishes just with water, no soap, and that's it because you don't like the taste of soap. I mean, Colleen, do you know why we use dish soap to wash our dishes? It's because dish soap contains chemicals that break down grease and food residue that water on its own isn't going to do, and it allows it to be rinsed away easily. So when you just rinse it out with water without any soap, this leaves residues that can redeposit on the dishes, leaving them greasy or unclean. Not to mention, if it's an antibacterial soap, it's going to take off the bacteria, which is going to help your digestive system. And if you don't like the taste of dish soap, that's simple. Leave the dishes in water a little bit longer until the soap comes off of it. Surprise, surprise, the soap isn't designed to stick to your plate forever. And you don't like to change the sheets out in your bed because laundry detergent is expensive. I kind of understand, because there was a time where I was on a stringent budget and I couldn't wash the sheets every day, and I didn't have like 50 different sheets to put on the bed. Got it. But that's not an excuse to leave the sheet on the bed for 3 weeks at a time. You know, rotate it out every 3 to 4 days, maybe 5 days if you're on a tight budget. But regardless of how you may feel about it, the sheets need to be changed out because it's just basic hygiene. And sure, let's just chalk this all up to saying that deep down in your soul, you're a hippie. That's why you don't clean that much. Again, this gorilla understands that it's not, you're either 100% one thing, 100% the other thing. But there are definitely some differences there that must be pointed out. And I'm sorry, ladies, I have to say it. Out of men and women definitely are the ones that need to maintain themselves more. Not because society burdens you that much. No, it's this other little thing called biology. And trust me when I say that men pay attention to this, especially young men who want to have a family, because they know, hey, the burden of having a child is on women. So he knows already, in order for his children to be healthy, she must have healthy habits. My only question is, all these queens that are like this, do they realize that when they're asked, what do you bring to the table? That doesn't apply only to the positive things. That applies to the negative things, like all the stuff we've seen in this video. So ladies, when a man asks you, what am I getting out of this relationship? And you say, well, you're getting me. Yeah, replay this whole video. If any of this applies to you, that's what he's getting.
You don't have a better bad idea than this?
This is the best bad idea we have, sir. By far.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.